The National Transportation Safety Board this afternoon confirming the left engine detached from the plane during takeoff.
So officials on the ground, they say the debris scattered for about a quarter mile. Grace Hava joining us now. Grace, that is something we can see in the aftermath in the video. That crash also causing oil from a business nearby to spill into a nearby waterway. So many problems here. A
lot of them, Dan, trying to keep our hands in and wrap our minds around just how many environmental impacts we're really looking at here. And that oil that you mentioned, it came from a petroleum recycling plant that officials say took a direct hit in this crash. And as you mentioned, Kentucky's governor now warning people who live close to that area, do not drink the water. So we want to walk you through this crash site and exactly why this is such a big deal. So if you take a look over here, this is zoomed in on south of Louisville. This area where the UPS plane went down, it's largely industrial. And today we heard from fire officials there who talked about what they're trying to navigate through in this debris field. They say it's about a half-mile wide, and they're finding parts of the landing gear, other parts of this plane, and other types of debris from the materials that this plane struck in businesses, all of it scattered throughout this area here. And as we know, that UPS plane was carrying roughly 38,000 gallons of fuel. An environmental expert that we spoke with says that's about the same as 2,300 cars, all with full tanks.
Given that the plane exploded, you have a lot of other materials besides the gasoline itself in terms of the other parts of the plane itself which are burning. And what that means is you may have a lot of toxic metals and toxic gases that is coming out from here.
And the stay-in-place order for everyone in that area has now been reduced to about a half-mile around this crash site. But again, Dan and Lena, there are still a lot of parts of this debris site that fire officials say they just simply haven't been able to reach. So we'll still have to see if this radius does change, if they do come across any other hazardous material.
And Grace, we should say you're really familiar with this area. You used to live here, and you mentioned this is right near the University of Louisville, where both Duke and UNC field hockey teams are expecting to play this week in the ACC field hockey semifinals.
Yeah, that's right. So the University of Louisville sits just north of the airport here. It's not even about 2 miles away where those athletes are playing in this tournament. I reached out and spoke to an ACC representative who confirmed that this all happened about 10 minutes before a game was supposed to play yesterday. Those athletes immediately sheltered in place. Yesterday's game got postponed to today, and they say they've been working with local meteorologists to monitor the air quality index. So far today, everything has been good and safe for those athletes to return to play. As long as that remains the case tomorrow, then we will see Duke and UNC face off at 11 tomorrow morning for that semifinals.
Grace, thank you so much. Again, a lot to look out for in Kentucky. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates as we get more information. Grace, again, thanks.